Matt here with Hudson Property Services, and today I wanted to talk about a question that's come up a few times in the last couple of days, and it's regarding pricing strategy for rental properties. So we've gotten the question a few times, what's the best strategy for pricing a home? Should I go a little bit higher so that we've got some wiggle room there, negotiating room? Or does it make sense to price the home a little bit lower so that we can create a lot of demand and potentially start a bidding war? And so today I'd like to discuss that topic, what our favorite strategy is for pricing a home, and kind of discuss the process, the thought process that we go through. So typically when we meet a new client, someone who's potentially thinking about renting out their home, the first thing we'll start out with is a rental market analysis. So we'll stop by, take a look at the home, kind of look at the amenities and features, and help the homeowner come up with the fair market rent for the home. So we do this by looking at recently rented and available properties that are similar to the subject property. We also compare it to some of the things that we have in our portfolio to kind of help them pinpoint what that fair market rent should be. And so there's a few different factors that go into that. There's the comparable properties, time of year also plays a factor. So once we come up with that number, our strategy is to price it at that fair market rent based on the home and time of year. We don't like to go too high or too low for a couple of different reasons. A lot of times that strategy will backfire. So if you price the home too high, hoping that you got some wiggle room, savvy renters are gonna know what the fair market rents are for your area, and they're gonna know as soon as they look at it, the price is too high, and they're just gonna keep on scrolling. So a lot of times we'll find that pricing high strategy will tend to backfire in that regard. And then on the other side, if you price it too low, a lot of times you'll have people who are maybe looking in a lower price range, and this artificially low number that you advertise it at is already above their price range. It's really at the top of their price range. And so that number that you were really hoping to get is far outside of their price range. And so it turns out that you'll end up wasting a lot of time and waste their time and everybody's time really, because they're looking at a home that they potentially can't even afford. So we found that those strategies really don't work too well. The best strategy, in our opinion, is to determine what the fair market rent should be for the home based on the home and time of year, and then price it at that number. And we tend to have the best results with that pricing strategy. So if you're thinking about renting your home and could use some assistance in determining that fair market rent, we'd love to help you out. We can get you a rental market analysis to kind of help you pinpoint what that fair market rent could be, and a great strategy for getting your home rented. If you'd like to reach out to us, you can visit us online, www.hpshomes.com, and click on the contact form and we'll reach out to you. Hope that this is helpful, and we'll see you in the next video.